Hi, this is Blonde Empire with my first build for the Skooled Zone camp building contest. This camp is right at the edge of Cranberry Bog, and it's just a little calm, safe house for when you need some rest and relaxation, when you're feeling irradiated from the Cranberry Bog and you're not feeling so good. It's just like a nice little homey place and really set up for visitors. So this is out the front. We've just got some spotlights, and then in order to enter, we've got a keypad with a little riddle to help you get in. So enter nest, N-E-S-T, and hopefully that will help to keep out some super mutants. Come through. Next thing after your decontamination shower is the first aid tent. We've got a cot in there for anyone that's particularly ill or that wants to have a rest there, and some waiting chairs. You may have to wait. And then we've got some plants and just some nice sort of lore-friendly decorations here. I really like setting up the plants like that. Next spot is the rest house, and this has got bunk beds in there, and some suitcases. If I have any visitors, I haven't had any yet, but if I do, I'm all prepared. I've got bunk beds, I'll cook them dinner. The doors are open. Next things, I have my workbenches. It's been really tricky not being able to place junk, so the shelves are looking pretty sad and empty, but hopefully soon we can put up some different bits and pieces because I love just chucking the junk everywhere. Some ammo, mods, in those little containers. Down here we have a fire pit area. It's got a cooking stove down there. It has an open fire, banjo, guitar, just a nice little social spot for people to hang out. And over here I've got my other workbenches, the Tinker's workbench, storage and loot in those ones, a safe to keep all my chems, chemistry station, and up on the roof here I've just got the windmill, which isn't actually powering anything, but I like the noise that it makes and the way that it moves. To be honest, watching me wire this place could be a new form of torture to CIA because it is a struggle. I don't know why I can't wrap my head around how the switches work or how the conduits work and all of that, but it's a mess, so try not to look. Over here I've got my vending machine. Mostly I sell plants in here, and then over here I have another little garden display, a pew to sit on, bathrooms shared, of course, we don't have the facilities, and then a brewing station here. Used with caution, may result in explosion. The back door. I would like to place a Brahmin out here, but I have been having a really hard time with the camp budget this week. We're really not getting along, and maybe by my next build, hopefully we'll have patched things up, but at the moment, I have built this place about 4 times and my budget is getting smaller and smaller even though I'm scrapping everything.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But anyway, that is the extent of my safe house on the edge of the Cranberry Bog. A nice little spot to go after you've killed the Scorched Queen. Here we are with my second build. This one is in the Maya. I wanted to make it more sort of a rustic look, so it's got a lot of yellows and browns and neutral colors. And I wanted to play around with the landscape, have like a little shed. I'll speed up a little. So just in here I've got my fusion generator. There was a little pond here and then some cliffs, but a lot of these things wouldn't snap. This foundation down to this foundation, that wouldn't snap even with the stairs. I've got some defenses here and some bone charms on the inside. I use the cycling lights in a yellow color because I quite like that, and I love the look of this stove. So that's the inside sort of living area of this and the Tinker's workbench, and then I've got a pressure plate to open up that keypad door. Another plant display because I really like how that looks. And then I wanted to see if it was possible to use some of the trees. I'll go around the front first so you can have a look. So I was able to sort of build a little bit into the trees and hang some bone charms off there. And up here, got a little bit tricky to snap pieces of fence, but it doesn't look too bad. And some of the trees are coming through, and yeah, I quite like that. This is what it looks like from up the top. It does look really nice in the afternoon, so I might wait a little bit of time and just show you briefly in the afternoon what it looks like. It's a little earlier than the afternoon. It's like 12:30 now. But this is kind of the light that I just wanted to show you, sort of how it looks in the afternoon. And all the sunlight is coming through. Here is my third build. This one is a shrine to the Mothman. So this is a home of a single person. They are obsessed with Mothman and trying to summon him here. And that's the idea. It's sort of a woodlands cabin. It's in the Maya right up in this top corner. And one of my pals is here at the moment. It almost reminds me of like the Unabomber's cabin. I've got a siren here as well, which I'll just demonstrate. So I've also got an artillery piece there with some of the same similar coloured lighting. I would really like to get the boards that are welcome to West Virginia, but I don't have enough atoms for that yet. Another plant display that I love so much. I've got some cooking stuff on the outside, some mounted heads, armor station where my friend is, this alpine horn. Maybe that summons the Mothman. A firefly and then Mothman enthusiasts welcome. Inside, I wanted to go with the cycling lights, and I've just sort of made it really cluttered and like just one person lives here. It's a little bit less cluttered over this side, but that's still the idea. Still nice bare shells because we still can't decorate with junk. And then I've got some posters up here. Now I've actually got them switched off. I was also trying to go with really dingy sort of colors just so it went in the look of the Maya and how dark it is, and I wanted it to be like kind of moody and atmospheric inside. And then through here I've just got a single bedroom of whoever it is that lives here, Mothman posters around, and look at that, one of my friends has placed a bungee board right at the bed. Thank you so much. Oh dear. There looks like my other friend just going to be slow walking around here. Some potatoes, a couple of machine turrets. I still wanted it to be pretty dingy and not very well lit, just so it blends in with the rest of the atmosphere that's here. It's super dark, and I wanted a place with a lot of tree cover as well, so even in the daytime, I think it's about 7 o'clock at night. Oh no, almost midnight at the moment. But I wanted it to be sort of still dark with the tree cover even during the daytime. So I've got my fusion generator in here awkwardly clipping through walls and a power armor station there. So this is my little side garage with a flat top so that the machine gun turrets can sit there and keep me safe. And I use the wall pass-throughs to put my switch on the outside, so at least I can open and close it from the outside. And then here's the bathroom out here. It's just like a portable toilet, and then an ice box, place to wash your hands, some mute fruits back here, and then I should have, yes, a weapons workbench as well. So here's my other pals popping up, and this is the front again. I'll probably keep this build for a while because it's quite small and manageable. For a while I was having like a really depressing time wandering around the wasteland over encumbered, and I didn't have any weapon. Even if I had a weapon, I didn't have ammo for it. I was trying to carry a whole bunch of junk, and it's just not fun at that point, you know? So I'm really glad that the Skooled Zone made this contest. And in the meantime, I've actually made some really good friends while I've been wandering around and building and trying to get plants and all sorts. Yeah. Thanks for watching.